I like that. Blaster, see Morph, Faith. Morph, Blaster even had faith in the boys, mate. So, into the next game. Oh, look at this. Vox Eminor Team Immunity. And looks like Versus have lost the first pistol round, starting on T-side cache. So, from what I've been told, the CT side team are all source high-level source players, I think around the CGP level. And Team Versus are all female CGP players, so Serena, and I've seen Grumpy Bear and Kira before. I'm not too sure on the others. But Team Versus is an all-girls team. Oh, wow. Tiggy and Rex just going absolutely crazy on the B side. I didn't even get a chance to call that round. Wow. So, first buy round coming out for the T side now after getting that bomb plant on the first round. Let's see if they can make it work. Oh, Rex and Tiggy though. Some great teamwork there, but Kate in mid picks up JB. Clown does trade. Serena though, quick on the trade from Boost. But still, man advantage to the CTs at this point, and Tiggy's actually pushed up right behind him in the T connector. Not looking so good for Team Versus at this point. So again, looks like the CTs are just showing some sheer dominance, pushing that B area, getting the early picks, but not making
it. Oh man,
it.
sorry about that, mate.
No worries, mate. We're actually 3 rounds in, and Team Versus have not got a single round yet, but Apex picks up Kate, early push into A main through the smoke. Grumpy Bear just a little bit too far behind a trade. So just to let you know as well, Elam did win that game. 16-13.
Fantastic.
Not far off your prediction, mate.
Can you give us the Go TV, please?
Yep, give me a sec. There it is.
Thank you.
Grumpy Bear just trying to work a pick from out of A main, but P250 versus an M4 AK, I don't think it's going to work.
So is this the first round? Did you just jump in, mate?
No, sorry, I got in on the first pistol.
Okay, cool. What's the situation right now?
Basically, Team Versus just trying to get an entry into side, but Apex takes a pick on Akira and just holds the line, but Sowers does pick up Apex. Clownface from the top onto the head of Serena, but yeah, sadly, Team Versus are not getting any sort of entries into site caps, and we saw the B players just pushing up aggressive on a full buy round with an MP9 and and a FAMAS. So Tiggy and JB both pushing that B site aggressively, just shutting them down. It sort of forced Team Versus to try and work elsewhere.
Okay, 4-0 at the moment in the favour of Spoder men. Or Spoder Stars, I'm sorry. And looks like we've got an AFK here. Grumpy Bear just AFK in T-Spawn. Team Versus. Struggling for rounds a little bit. They lost a gun round there, I believe, as well. So they are brought up once again, but if they do lose this, they will be back to Eco. They definitely need to get this round on the board and start making some headway. Look at Serena with this cheeky wallbang onto JB, but she's just to the right of him as he jumps up, unfortunately. And Team Versus playing a very, very slow game at the moment. Looks like they do want to go out mid though, and they're going to have to deal with that guy in vents there. Fanface actually spotted them, and he's fallen back through vents. So he's got the information he needed, and that's allowed JB to push down highway. He does get the kill. Oh, almost got a second there. Apex picks up Saz in A main. So a 4v3 situation, and I think Team Versus is about to get shut down here as Clownface pushes his way through Z Connector. Serena just missing her AWP shot there. Doesn't miss a second time though, and the bomb is planted on the A bomb site. So Serena in 1v3, only going down to push her out of position, and Tiggy making short work of her with that AK. And Spoder Stars, I believe, had ex-Source Div 1 players.
Yeah.
So obviously a strong team.
And it definitely
And, looks like they're having a bit of trouble with it.
Yeah, their aim, these guys' aim is just phenomenal. They're just hitting on point every single time, and I'm glad we're seeing more teams like this show up. I'm hoping these guys actually enter CGA or do something to work their way up. These guys could, likely play Div 2 pretty early.
I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of these guys yet.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. If they progress from here into CGA, that's what I'm saying. They could play Div 2 straight after a CGA season.
Yeah, I would say, if they're a new team, they probably don't work on their teamwork. Div 2, it's such a difference between CGA and Div 2. And, the skill gap in CGA is so massive. The good teams in CGA, there's only a handful, really.
Yeah,
even then, true. Like, stacking up against established Div 2 teams, it's going to go pretty badly. Kate does get a pick onto Apex on quad at A bomb site. Iggy will rotate over, and Grumpy Bear's going to push out mid, but she doesn't know that Clownface is actually up on that carriage door, and it does get him a kill there. Kira will trade, but gets taken down by JB on highway again. He's done a lot of damage from that position in the past 2 rounds, and Tiggy taking down Kate as well. Baz last alive here, pushes into A bomb site, but it might be too little too late with the Spoder Stars closing in on her. She does manage to get the plant though, so money in the bank for the T side, but 6-0 scoreline, not looking good for them right now.
Definitely, and Grumpy Bear just struggling to get a kills. They're just currently still on 0. So, not looking good at this point, but still. And All's Girls team is giving it a go. They're making work of it, so... Also,
I think we saw that on Inferno, man. It was a 12-3 scoreline.
Yeah.
And, on the half switch, it was, almost went in the favour of the losing team. So...
Yep. We could definitely see a swap here in the same light.
Yeah, it's definitely not over in CSGO until the Fat Lady sings, so they say. Apex just playing aggressive in mid again. The pop flash in A-main off for Apex. He gets a kill, but Serena's there to trade. Kate now straight out of Squeaky, does check her corners and pushes straight into sight. Spoder Star's giving them side control, which is interesting. Serena taking a lot of damage, and I think this nade should finish her off here. Yes, in fact, she does go down. A 4v3 retake here for Spoder Stars. Grumpy Bear just can't get that kill coming out of A main. And CTs have successfully retaken here. Really only losing one man in a 3v4 retake. So winning their Angels, unfortunately, for Team Versus.
Spirit Stars seem pretty well coordinated for, I presume they're likely all friends, outside of CS, I presume, but yeah, they just seem very coordinated, on a retake with each other, and sort of their confidence level seems to be very, very high.
Oh, nades over mid, doing the damage once again. Alpha's being aggressive in mid, as he's done so many times already. And they have a Dak as well on Apex, playing that from quad on A. That's got to put down in your mind. Should we go A or switch it up? And
Yeah,
my vote would be to switch it up and go B. I mean, doesn't look like they're going to do that though. JB actually pre-firing the door there. He spotted that it opened over the top of Toxic and knew just all I got to do is tap my bullets in. And sure enough, the T took the damage. Apex though, getting a little outpeaked there, but it's not going to matter there. Taking down Grumpy Bear as she tries to push it inside through flames. Clownface taking down Saz as well. Kira taking fire as well, needs to fall back. Down to 53, and Spoder Star's looking really, really good right now. Team Versus just don't have an answer for them, unfortunately.
But it's also, I think, one thing to note as well, Team Versus only formed 2 weeks before this game. So they've not had a lot of time to, to prepare any sort of strats. So they're just a bunch of friends playing together at this stage.
You're falling in B main there. 8-0 is the scoreline right now to Spoder Stars. Team Versus. They need to start fragging. Kira and Grumpy Bear lagging far behind. And I mean, it's not like anyone else on their team's really fragging well. Fortunately, it's... I mean, they're taking aim duels and losing, and... Yeah.
Yeah.
They've got to step up their game now. They go for a smoke push, and Clownface, again in mid. Wow, he is wrecking them with that P2000.
Wow.
Picking up 2, and JB also there to help him out as he falls.
Just
a bit of a YOLO play there.
Spoder Stars just seem very, very confident in in everything they do.
Yeah, they do, definitely. And if you look at their bank now, they are rolling in the money. In fact, a little bit of frustration there from the T side. 9-0 at the moment.
So yeah, we slow play coming out again, but as you said, Caps, Team Versus really just need to hit their shots and just secure a bomb site and try and get the the man advantage in their favour.
The aggressiveness here from Spoder Stars as well. If you look at Apex, he's actually pushed his way all the way up behind him, and wow, he's got a Dak and he's just wrecking him in mid now. Kira trying to sidestep, but Apex, all he's got to do is hold down mouse 1, and that is half the team dead from that one player. I mean, he doesn't get another one there. That's unfortunate. So it is a 2v3. I mean, this is still doable for Virtus. I keep wanting to call them Virtus. Versus. But, yeah, ultimately, with the way the Spoder Stars are playing right now, it doesn't look promising for them.
They're just showing a lot of dominance, and that's, when a team starts doing that and you let it get to you, it is hard to get rounds.
Saz does land the headshot onto Rex there, but Clownface already through vents, and yeah, I don't think Saz is going to survive this encounter, unfortunately. Copping some M4 bullets to the face there in the dying seconds of the round. 10-0 at the moment. I just want to point out something as well. I had a chat to Serena today, and she let me know some info about the team. This is a new team formed about 2 weeks ago. They cracked once. And most of the players here haven't played competitively for about a year and a half.
Wow.
So I think that lack of recent play is definitely showing right now.
Yeah, it definitely is. I mean, not to take away, all these lady players all played at the top level of CS for female teams, so...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, they're good players.
Yeah.
It's just, I think at the moment it's a lack of practice.
Yeah.
And, we'll likely see them come... I mean, I'm talking like it's game over. It's not looking good for them.
Yeah.
But if they do lose this, they'll likely come back from this and we'll see them again.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see once they've got this game out of the way and they take away a lot of information from this to work on. When they come back, yeah, it'll be an interesting turn of events, I hope. Those nades.
Those pre-nades over mid again and again. Just relentless now. Okay, dropping to 64 immediately. And CTs, they still have that DAC and so much money in the bank. Oh no. Two of the T's go down in checkers there. Tiggy taking down the third. Saz was falling. But a fake, and it seems to have worked well. Serena and Kate able to make their way onto the B-bomb, onto the A-bomb site and get the plant here. But not an ideal after-take situation. Serena trapped behind forklift now, very, very low already. One nade will do the job here. And here it comes, the molly to push her out. But actually surviving the fight, it'll be JB to take her down with the M4. Pushes in and finds Kate as well. That is the defuse. Spoder Stars, 12-0.
Yeah, just... At this point, to be honest, I think Versus are just being out-aimed. It's just they're missing their shots.
They've gone for a double AWP setup here, so let's see what they can do. This is possibly to deal with Tiggy's Dak.
Yeah.
He's done a lot of damage. And,
Oh.
wow! That nade coming in from Clownface. Was that 100 damage nade?
No, I think Clownface actually tagged Kate as she peeked because they were both locked on each other. But
as the nade exploded or something.
As the nade exploded. Had the nade not landed,
That's taking fire.
I was going to say Clownface would have been dead had that nade not exploded or hit Kate at all.
If it was a dud, you mean?
Yeah.
Serena with that AWP in mid. We'll find JB on highway. Now, it is a 4v4. Clownface is already very, very low. They need to take advantage of this. That Dak, though, again, finding a kill. Grumpy Bear does trade, so it is a 3v3 now. They just need to group up and push a side together. Looks like Grumpy Bear's gone back to grab the bomb. And Saz actually finding Clownface there up on balcony, so they do have A control at the moment. They just need to make their way over there fast and get the plant. And it looks like they're having a bit of doubts here. Saz actually picking up a second kill onto Apex. And this looks like it could be the first round on the board for Team Versus here.
Just jumped
with
on
Rex working his way up from highway,
moment.
does find Kira. Oh, almost getting Grumpy Bear as well. Saz now aware of his position. But 2v1, and Rex is going to go for this. I see no reason why he wouldn't. Knows they're both low. And one bullet on each of these players would do the trick. Grumpy Bear knows where he is. Just needs to play time here. Rex trying to pre-fire the door there, and it looks like he's going to stick it. Grumpy Bear does push. Rex takes her out. Oh, and Sazwaz comes out firing from A-Main. So the first round on the board there for Versus. Finally, the dam has broken, and they convert this into at least another 2 and make it a 12-3 half.
Yeah, that'll definitely be a lot more favourable than the position they were in a few seconds ago. But yeah, that round getting close. I mean, you know, Grumpy Bear playing that very well, just knowing she's low and then baiting a couple of shots, being as close as she was, but doing half damage, and then so was actually coming in. But
Daz copying flashes and going down because of it. Completely unsupported there, just pushing in solo. And Kate as well, going for a sneaky play through Squeaky, but yeah, the split and pick is not working for Versus at the moment. Serena goes down as well to Apex. Oh, Kira does spot that player. She's going to try and re-peek it, and does get the kill. So a 4v2 now, but Grumpy Bear's gone down in B main meanwhile, and Kira last alive now, trapped in mid. CT's closing around on either side here, and she does go down in Z connector. 13-1 at the moment.
and again, these Spoder stars just are pushing in every which way, and it's just, yeah, you know, for Team Versus just don't have an answer at this point.
So last round in the half here. And a very one-sided affair at the moment. I got a question though, can Versus hold down CT? We saw it last map, perhaps it may happen again. But, you know, I'll contradict myself immediately and say probably not. Spoder stars just seem really on point at the moment, and it looks like Versus may have already given up. Grenades into A main, lands on Sazwaz, down to 85, and Apex just following it up with a nice little ACO spray there. Spray control is obviously worked on that. And again, we see Versus just split up across the map, taking these aim duels. Grumpy Bear does come out on top this time, taking down Rex. Molly goes in to prevent her making any further progress there. And a 4v4. We've seen this really, really passive play from Versus. I mean, I think it's just that they can't deal with the aggressiveness from CT. Look at Kate, though. She's actually... Oh, my God.
Oh, she did a Pasha.
Worked her way around somehow to heaven and taken down Tiggle. JB, though, was lurking vents. And we'll exchange frags there. Taking down a second as well. Grumpy Bear dropping in B main. Clownface comes out of vents. Dies to Serena. And Serena picks up a second, taking down back checkers as well. This looks good now. They can get the plant and hold an after plant situation. And possibly get this round on the board. Apex already low on 41. So not a lot of work to do here.
I've just jumped on board with Apex to see sort of how he's going to break this down to work out where these T's are. So. Oh, Kira, though. Just shuts him down completely.
Great little headshot as he comes through CT. Close peeking a wall is never a good idea. You always want to get as much distance between you and the corner that you're trying to peek. You will see that the player on the other side of the corner before they see you. If you are close, it works the opposite way.
Yeah.
So something to be aware of there. That's probably why he died. I mean, it looked like a pre-fire there, but what happened was she saw his shoulder.
So yeah, she just started
before
firing.
He was out of the corner. So
yeah, so just so everyone does know, majority of the players on Team Versus did play for Team Immunity and are still wearing the flag. So, you know, they still hold true to the organisation of Team Immunity, and you see it with Serena on Twitter and that sort of thing as well. Same thing here. You know, they're Team Versus, but they decided to go with Team Immunity.
Oh, Tiggy with a great couple of entry frags there, taking down Kate and Kira on site. Serena comes in firing from balcony, but Tiggy again with a headshot from that Glock. And wow, Tiggy with a little 4K there. I don't think he actually took any direct fire there. Every one of those kills, they were shooting at someone else. And Tiggy was just like, boop, boop.
He's like, mine. Yeah, I always love doing those sorts of kills in pugs and things. It's quite funny. The other player works very hard to try and acquire that kill, and you just come along and go, bonk, thank you.
Oh, Grumpy Bear sneaking through mid, but Rex up on that boost. And Grumpy Bear's going to be shaking ahead of that one. That's one of those times when you go, how did he know? Kate playing up close. Now, this is exactly what I was talking about. She's playing this close position on corner, and she doesn't realise that half her body's exposed.
Yeah.
I mean, the T's going to come out of A main there and spot it there immediately.
Yeah, from the other point of view, I'm just going to spin around actually with the camera just to give people an idea. So you could briefly see the idea there from that.
Wow, Serena catches JB with a nice headshot. And Kate actually taking down Clownface as well. Apex with a shoddy kill onto Kira. Serena last alive in a 1v3. Just can't make it work. Tiggy, again, stealing that kill off Apex, who was up front with that shotgun. And this could be match here. 15-2. It's looking to be all wrapped up from this point. CT's on a bit of a poor buy. They've got P90s. They've got MP9s. UMP in the hands of Grumpy Bear. Can be a deadly weapon if used correctly, but look at the T side. They've actually gone for 2 auto shotties and 3 AKs. What a bizarre buy. I think they're just starting to have a bit of fun with this, honestly.
Yeah, I think so too.
There it is, Apex. The first frag, a headshot from the auto. Panface joins in and takes down Serena. Kate's going to rotate through mid, but I think she's going to get pushed from behind here. There is a T lurking. And, yeah, she does go down, unfortunately, in checkers. Very convincing win coming in from Spoder, 16-2.
Yeah, definitely. But, you know, again, not to take anything away from Team Versus, they are an all-girls team, and let's see, I mean, as you said, Caps, they are newly formed. So I'm keen to see...
and they haven't played for a while as well.
Yeah,
You know, it's obviously gonna factor in when you come up against a team like Spoder Stars, who look quite polished.
Yeah, they were definitely playing well together. But yeah, again, you know, I am keen to see Team Versus, you know, in the future. Let's hope they stick it together and get back into the competitive